It is Steam Spring Sale right now, that means loads of games are priced off. I looked through the launcher and made a list of my favorite adventure games you could buy. As the first game on our list we have Neon Abyss, and I think that if you buy this game for this sale, you're already golden. The gameplay closely compares to the gameplay of Dunkreed, another great dungeon crawler I love. In the game you play as Wade, an award-winning war reporter with multiple combat skills. Well, you have more characters, but for now you play as Wade. As Wade you journey through the Neon Abyss and defeat enemies in rooms, like any proper dungeon crawler. These rooms will change with every run you do. You also have special rooms like wave rooms, gambling rooms, hidden rooms, shops and more. I love the variety in all the rooms, especially since the rooms will decide how far you will get in your current run. The only thing I haven't encountered yet is a potion room, but I don't think it would be that much necessary since most of the time you have an abundance of health, unless you encounter a room with spikes. I like the fact that you get a lot of different items in your run. Only a problem is that these items and weapons tend to determine whether you will succeed in your run. During your runs you are supposed to battle bosses. I love that there are loads of different ones. At first I thought you had to battle 5 bosses and then the game ends, but luckily that's not how it works. If you die you get to see a skill stat. On here you can see multiple floors that have multiple bosses. I like that there's more, since I quite like to play this game. The skills you get to unlock every time if you die are in a bar. Before you jump into the abyss, this place has different floors. One floor with a showcase of items you got, much like the one in Dead Cells. The laboratorium to showcase the monsters you have fought, and some sort of music room. I love all the floors, especially the room with the bar. It reminds me a lot of Dead Parade. I also quite like how you begin your run, you just plummet down an abyss. Another great game you can get on sale right now is Dave the Diver. In this casual single player adventure RPG, you play as Dave the Diver, a scuba diver during the day and a manager of a sushi restaurant at night. I like the games where you have 2 activities at the same time. Looking at the work hours he makes, you can really see that he wants this job to succeed. I love the management aspect. You make your own menu for the night, you can decorate your restaurant and have some amazing cutscenes when upgrading your food. Waiting the tables in the restaurant is pretty fun but also very hard, as you need to serve food fast enough or the customer will leave. Serving the drinks is pretty annoying, as the time on the other request still will run whilst you're taking care of a drink request. The management aspect is good, but what really makes the game is the diving. It has a great music vibe and good bosses to battle against. I love that catching the fish has a star ranking system, because this will determine how you will catch the fish. The lower you go, the darker it gets, and the more expensive the dishes you sell get. I love the fact that you can combine the ingredients you get, because these dishes are worth a lot. The game has a lot going on, but I like the cutscenes the most. The thrill of finding unknown items in cooking pots is also really fun. I think it's an amazing game you can buy right now, but because it has a lot going on, it might be very confusing. A game I have been wanting to showcase for a while now is Scorekeeper, and because it's on sale, it's perfect to do it right now. It has Stardew Valley looks, but it's just different enough. For me, playing it feels a bit similar to Minecraft, and I quite enjoy that. Here you begin with mining some wooden finds. I like how they added wood to the undergrounds, but I would like it more if they had been roots from trees. If you explore enough, you get to face a few different kinds of enemies, mostly mushrooms. I like that they are endlessly spawning since you can cook them up. I love the fact that you can find chests that carry loot, especially since sometimes they carry good stuff for beating bosses. I also really love the search for the bosses. Sometimes you might think they are far away, but actually they are really close by. A game I've been wanting to play for a while now is Black Skylands, a story-driven pixel top-down adventure where you play as Ava, a captain but also a 12-year-old brat. that holds a way too high job position for her age. I don't like her. But one thing I do love about this game are the battles. On the land they're already good, but I like fighting in the sky more since you can shoot with your ship. And sometimes even fight on your own. You only have to pay attention to if you're not running out of fuel, ammo and repair kits. All can be bought at fuel stations, but I don't like that since it's costing the same money you need to save for upgrades. However, I like that you have a mod following you wherever you go. The best thing is that this one can carry stuff to a storage near you. I would say the only bad thing is that the gameplay felt a bit slow, since traveling felt quite long, making the overall experience a bit less fun. But to counter that, you are able to fast travel. If we look at everything all together, it's a good game, but you don't want to play it hours on end, so it's a great game to play sometimes in the weekend. The game you do have to play hours on end, and I have to talk about it because it's less than a 10 right now, is Hollowknight. To make it real quick, because we already know a lot about this game, Hollowknight is a bug-themed platforming Souls like Metroidvania that you just need to play because it's so good. Then we have a cozy game that just screams adventure to me. Carto is a charming adventure puzzle game that is great to play in the weekends. For the rest, it's very simple. The map you play on is divided in patches, you can find pieces and you can turn those. Those were a few of the many games on sale right now. Let me know in the comments what more sales there are on your favorite games. And if you want to know about some more adventure games, click here. Thank you for watching, until next time.